This game doesn't need a whole video. Oilers lose in regulation 5-2. They didn't show up in it. They didn't show up until the last period, and even then they still looked like the worst team. They looked crappy. Florida was running the show. Edmonton had this habit of turning things over. Defense just didn't show up. And Marchand scores 2 goals in this game, right? Marchand goes and puts 2 points against us. Both of them looked like breakaways. One at least had some defense, that second one that he scored. But he gets the jump on the face-off, and he's gone. There was no coverage. There was no reading that. Edmonton would give up the puck every time they tried to make a pass. It wasn't until the third period that the shots started equaling what Florida had. The game got tighter, if you can call it that, near the end. But the shot total on the board does not speak to what this game was. This game was bad. Edmonton played sloppy. Edmonton played horribly. You can talk about the reffing. You can talk about the missed calls in this. But quite frankly, that's not what decided this game. This game was decided the minute that the first 2 goals were scored in that first period. The Oilers fell apart. So now we go to Game 6 in Fort Lauderdale, in Florida. The cup is in the building. Florida has a chance to win it. They're going to be hungry for it, and we may have just shot ourselves ultimately in the foot. Because we gave them a lot of momentum to ride into next game with. And even our message at the end of the game, like, you start losing bad enough, you need to do something. So you get the fireworks going, there's some pushing and shoving, and ultimately turns into like a line brawl or something like that at the end of the game to be like, hey, we mean business. There wasn't even much of that at the end. Yeah, there was some, but it was pushing and shoving. There wasn't really much going on. That just looks like a bunch of preschoolers who lost their temper. So, ultimately, all in all, Oilers played horribly. Doesn't need a whole video to go in detail about it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. I'm going to keep covering this stupid team that I cheer for. And I'll be back.